What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another scary reaction video where we're going to be watching Scary Compilation version 112. 112, where we're going to be seeing ghosts and spirits, all that stuff. And we're really excited, curious, all that stuff. I feel like it's been a long time. I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen a ghost video, creepy, spooky, all that stuff. It feels like it's been a long time. I know I've been watching the other stuff, so I wanted to watch a ghost video. So don't forget to subscribe. If you want to support me more, go check out Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Well, make funny clips for games that I play. Y'all ready, guys? Y'all ready for me to get scared in a few seconds? I'm not too sure. Here we go.
On March 4th of 2026, at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed.
No one likes to, oh my god. I told you guys, I told y'all I'll get scared in a few seconds.
By lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night
Lightning does that to a camera?
was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Like I was gonna say, no one wants to be woken up when they're trying to sleep or in bed or in the bedroom.
This general area, okay, this corner of the room, and tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner.
Let me see.
Wait for it. There.
I think I saw it.
To the brightness.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better, but keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is
it was like real life.
Played at 10% speed. The following is what was caught.
Oh, I didn't look there. Ah! Oh my god. Nope, I can't see it. Oh, okay, I see it. Interesting.
Do you see that?
Guys, I'm telling you, whenever I watch these ghost spirits video, that noises get me.
Sitting on the floor in my bedroom, and then they're gone, and then it's just gone.
Gone, like it never
This thing.
like it was never there because it was never there. It didn't exist.
She can definitely see now.
You're seeing things. I don't know.
The image isn't exactly the clearest, but there's no doubting that something which wasn't there initially suddenly appears before disappearing in a flash.
So over here
but like
is where I capture the footage. It's like do not want to go.
That ghost is smart. He appeared right when the lightning came through. Maybe he caused that lightning to come in.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera.
Oh, there's more stuff?
Was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Literally half the power.
The same night?
Is out. Half of the house is out.
Over at her living room, her security camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were
there. So there was more than one ghost.
The lightning strike, but during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all
he took out the electricity too. I don't know.
And thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not.
Maybe he just wanted to look there because that was a nice couch.
They'd seen someone sitting down on this couch. Watch closely.
Maybe he wants to steal that couch. I wouldn't think that this is, fake, because a firefighter would, never lie. If he saw something sitting on the couch, why would he, lie? What happened? I'm looking at the door. What is? I can't.
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone sitting, this happens. An imprint on the back cushion begins to rise, almost as though someone had gotten off the couch. Now,
Oh,
of
oh,
course,
that's
it's
scary.
quite likely that the firefighter was merely leaning on the sofa, causing the cushion to pop back into place after getting off. But here's where things start to get truly
Did he not
creepy.
see that?
If it's
Well, I
likely the
guess he
case that the
wouldn't see
fireman
it
was responsible for the rising
because he's
cushion,
looking on the
then how
right.
does one explain this? On the same recording, just a few minutes before checking this panel, a fireman shines his light on the couch and shows this.
Uh-oh. What happened? Firemen don't notice. I never read those kind of like those subtitles because I can't read it.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa, yet somehow, an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down. Like someone disturbed by the light, they move away.
That is
Now, none of the firemen had noticed the
scary.
shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings to see if anything else happened on this night. But while scrubbing through all the
Again, guys,
videos,
I
there
don't
was
think
something else that she didn't even
if
notice at
the
first,
firefighters
and it's
were in
something
on
that
it,
you
I
might
don't
have missed too while watching
think they
these
would be
clips.
in
Early
on it.
on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there, this happens.
Ugh. Guys, I'm getting scared. They wouldn't lie. I feel like this video right here, this footage is real. That scared me.
Whatever it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch must have been so unsettling that he couldn't stop glancing over. Perhaps he was
Yeah,
trying to
he's
make sense of what he was
paranoid.
seeing, but it didn't help because
Paranoid.
looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a candle that was burning bright goes out all of a sudden. Then later,
Yeah,
another
that's how
candle
candles
extinguishes.
goes. Oh, okay,
The
never
two
mind.
candles,
That
combined with the
one
fact
is
that both firemen
different.
thought they saw someone sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling.
That candle just went out quickly.
With everything that occurred that night, it's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera. But like with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently, there haven't been any updates on the situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained.
Oh my god, that's
As
killing my
always,
eyes.
let me know your thoughts on this one.
This ghost just enjoys that couch. He likes to sit on it. He
Now, this
enjoys
next
sitting
video
on
was
that
sent in by
couch.
Nia22, who writes that she took this
That's
recording
all he
back in
wants to do.
2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's house, her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling. But Coco had no reason to look there, as nothing was on the
Staring
ceiling.
at the ceiling?
She would just stare at it before hiding underneath the bed. Turns out, she was looking at the two ribbons attached to the ceiling fan,
Ugh.
one of which is moving by itself. But then
Ooh.
suddenly, something happens that terrifies everyone inside.
Here's my old phone, just to prove that it's not edited or anything.
This is Nia's footage. Watch.
What is that though? Maybe it's just the wind. AC going on, the fan maybe.
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong.
Wouldn't you be scared if that just moving around by itself? Wouldn't you just be scared? I guess they're just so brave, guys. They're so brave.
Do you see that?
For me, I'm so scared.
Oh, the ribbon. Coco.
Just grasp
Coco,
it. That's why it won't move again.
what you doing down here?
Just get the hold of the ribbon, and that's why it can like stop moving. Then won't be scared. That's why you can tell if they stop moving,
Bye,
right?
Coco.
And if it moves on its own, that's you can tell that it could be something else, a ghost. But they're just recording it. Just grasp it. That's why it won't start moving. Did the ghost make it fall? Or what just
In a
happened?
panic frenzy, both Nia and her cousin jump out of bed. Thinking that an earthquake was happening right then, they
An
immediately hop off,
earthquake?
only to see that nothing else in the room was shaking. If nothing around the bed or below it was there to cause a tremor, then what did? As Nia believes, Coco had crawled out from under the bed as she sensed that something wasn't right.
Bye, Coco.
Bye.
Like most videos involving dogs that see
Interesting.
things that aren't there, this
Again,
one
guys,
seems to suggest
just
that something
grasp the
unexplainable
ribbon.
was at
That's
play
why they
here.
won't move. And
Perhaps the
if it
ribbon
moves
wasn't what was
again,
getting
that's
Coco's
there.
attention,
You go.
but instead,
The
whatever
proof
was moving it.
that there's a ghost.
Had Coco sensed something that might explain the rocking frame? Or had something else been at play here? As she writes, only Coco might know the answer to this.
I'm just so obsessed with the ribbons, guys.
It's late at night when two girls are home alone having what appears to be a sleepover at either girl's place. It's unknown whose house was hosting this mini slumber party, but whether hosted by the girl recording this or the one who's seen on camera, it's safe to assume that they won't be having any more sleepovers at this house. As the video shows, something pretty creepy was captured while both girls stayed up late.
Oh God.
Walking really funny.
Now the girl talking behind the camera is known as K. Marie, and she took this video way back when she was still attending grade school. It's been more
Oh
than a
my
few
God.
years now since the
This
time of this
little girl
recording, but
caught
still,
something.
to this day, she hasn't forgotten about this. As K. Marie writes, me and my cousin are messing around and we caught something strange. This is her video.
What is this
Take a look.
strange thing you caught on camera?
Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello? Who's that?
I think.
Did you guys
Well,
see that?
I didn't see it, but I want to say I saw it, but
It happens quickly, but a strange, translucent-like figure
I want to
passes
see it.
by. Little
Yeah.
K. Marie knew that she saw something, but wasn't entirely sure what it was. Almost immediately after asking, "Who are you?" a seemingly translucent, wispy-like figure flies above her head.
Dude, what the
A
heck,
strange
man?
ghost just
Who are you?
crawling on the ceiling. Never
Hello?
seen that before though.
Who's that?
It just shoots across so fast that you can't make out its shape. Whatever this was is just weird. But this wouldn't be
Pretty
the only weird
weird
thing
though.
recorded,
Pretty
because
weird.
much later, K. Marie captures this.
Another one.
That. Did you guys see that? Come on. Come here. Come here.
A voice saying "come here" is heard on video.
Are
It's a
you sure
barely audible
she
voice
didn't say
sounding
that?
much like a whisper that seems to be aimed at K. Marie. Although she didn't hear it at the moment, she strangely repeats those same words herself moments later.
Come here.
It's unknown as to where this voice came from or why she repeated those same words, but nothing is as baffling as what occurs next. It was
That's
just
the boy.
moments earlier that this was caught in the living room.
This
Watch
the
closely.
boy.
Hello from the other side.
I think I heard it. Okay, I don't like this. There's too much words on the screen. I can't pay attention.
Getting really funny.
Wait, what?
On the
There's too
surface
much
of the TV
going
screen,
on.
A reflection of something moving appears out of nowhere. Mind you though, that K. Marie is sitting down during this time, and her cousin is in the other room. If no one else was home, then who was this? And why is it that this is seen and not the flash from K. Marie's phone? As she points out, the screen showed no reflection of the camera flash or the light from inside the room behind her. In short, nothing that night made any sense.
Hey,
It's
hey,
for this
hey.
reason that she shares this video so that someone can explain this. While there has yet to be a definitive explanation, she continues to wonder just what exactly happened that night.
Oh my god, the mic. I still can't hear that. Okay, that was too much.
Now, the following video was recorded inside a
That
subway
was too
carriage
much
with
for my
not many
brain.
passengers on board. The person who took this is known as Mark Ogpass, and apparently, while taking a late-night train back to his hotel, he saw something that made his skin crawl. According to Mark, I caught something that was not normal and gave
Wait,
me
in the train?
goosebumps. Now, just for context, this video was taken in 2023 after Mark had come back from playing at a festival that same night. Given that Mark is both a musician and a singer, he rarely posts anything that isn't about
Ooh.
making songs or singing on stage. One look at his channel and you'll find clips of him either playing at sold-out venues or jamming with friends. All of his videos
When
have
I
nothing
hear
to do
the
with
word
anything creepy or
musician, I always
paranormal. Or at least until recently, after sharing countless videos
take
about
it as
music, Mark uploads
a
something that he's kept
musician
private
who
for
does
3
magic
years.
tricks. You know what I mean?
On the night of September 2nd, 2023, Mark was riding a train in the city of Vienna with friends and family who had just seen him perform at a venue that just ended. Not sure if he was just seeing things, he takes out his phone and
He
records
was seeing
this.
things like me. What is it? What is it? I think I saw it. I think I saw it. Stay still. Is it that shadowy shadow silhouette? Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay, this
Among
might be
all
even
passengers on board, one
that
rider
was
stands
really
out the
creepy.
most. Sitting alone and appearing quite stiff is someone who's dressed in all black. They don't move and show no expression
Maybe
whatsoever on their
it's
face.
just a
Like they're
regular person.
undevoid
How
of any
about that
life, they
shit?
remain still
Are
while
you
staring
calling it
off
a
with a dead
ghost?
gaze. Now, of course, the odds of this being an actual person dressed in funeral attire are not low, but being dressed as a mourner in the dead of night with a stiff demeanor
What
will
does that
definitely
word
spook
mean?
anyone. However, what makes this truly unsettling is a tiny detail that Mark mentions. According to him, when he showed this video to his friends who were sitting across from the lady in black, they told him that they didn't see anyone sitting there at the time. The seat was entirely
Okay,
empty
that's
as they
creepy.
recall. The mourner, as Mark calls her, was only seen by him and thankfully by a few others around him. But of course,
They
what do
didn't
you
see
think?
that?
Had Mark captured a
They
full figure
didn't. They couldn't
apparition on
see it.
camera? Or did he just record someone who strangely appeared lifeless while dressed in funeral garments? As always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion.
Funeral garments? That is interesting. I don't
It was during a school field trip
what
to the
that
mountains
means.
that the following was caught on camera.
Funeral, what
Now, it's worth noting
garments
that the
or
exact source
whatever.
of this clip is unknown. It seems that whoever took this video was most likely either a student or a teacher who was accompanying the students on this bus. But as it seems, someone or something else had also been accompanying the group, or at least
It went
stayed
from
close
train
to
to
them.
bus,
Throughout
but
the
you know,
entire
the
video,
bus
no one on
is
this bus
also
notices anything
similar,
strange during their trip.
or the
Whether
environment
distracted
is
by the
it's
mountain
like a
scenery
train.
via the
You know
bus
what I
window,
mean?
or the large dash cam inside the shuttle, no one had
Excuse
noticed
me.
the thing that appears during this recording. See if you can notice anything strange in this clip.
Oh
Watch
my
closely.
god, I can't do that. It's like spot the difference. I can't do that. I'd rather you show me it. Oh, I'm scared. I'm afraid. What is it? Oh, guys, I don't know what it is. Please tell me what
Now,
it
at first
is.
glance, it seems that nothing unusual appears inside the bus. And actually, that's true. because what was captured doesn't appear inside, but instead outside. If it weren't for the live dash cam inside
Wait,
this
what?
bus, this wouldn't have been captured. Pay close attention to the TV that's linked up to the dash cam.
Huh? Wait, I'm confused.
In front of the bus,
I
a
can't.
mysterious figure passes by. Whether
Oh, I think I
walking or
saw it.
running, something about its movement seems quite
Yeah, okay, yeah, I
unnatural.
did.
It just seemingly staggers across the bridge, as if limping or tottering before disappearing. But by far, its appearance is the
Maybe
most
it
uncanny.
just looks like an
Whatever this
anime
is,
doll.
doesn't appear to have a torso,
A strange
what
anime
looks like a
doll.
pair of moving
Animal.
legs are only seen on camera, but the rest of the body, nowhere. Now, because there isn't much info on the video, it isn't known if anyone else had spotted the figure, but if they did, it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that this would have scared the living
So
daylights
there
out
was
of them.
nothing
But as
inside.
always,
It was
let me know your
something
thoughts on this one.
outside. Uh, what do you think that is, guys? What do you think that is? That might be like a strange animal or something. I'm not too sure. But there you go, guys. That was another scary reaction video. That was scary. The train and this one, the other ones, pretty creepy, scary, all that stuff. All that stuff. The second one was interesting. That I think they said that the other people couldn't see it, right? I'm not too sure about that. The third one, I don't know what the third one was, but the cushion, the ghost on the cushion standing or sitting on it, all that stuff, then getting back up, and it leaves like the marks and all that stuff on the cushions. And the guy, the firefighter, was like checking on the cushion. I don't think the firefighter would lie. You know what I mean? So I think that might be like a real video. I'm not too sure. But this was scary, creepy, all that stuff. As usual, I really, really do enjoy watching these ghost paranormal stuff, all that Google stuff. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that Google stuff. And yeah, really, really terrifying, guys. Really, really terrifying. I can't stand. I can't stand watching ghost videos, but it's really creepy. That these kind of stuff happens. When people encounter these ghosts, all that stuff in the house or outside in the world. Like it happens outside too. In the dark. During the daytime, anything can happen, anything that can happen. Well, I haven't experienced ghosts, but I did experience like a toy well, not running around, but like walking, and it stopped, all that stuff. It had no batteries. I believe in ghosts, all that stuff. I'm not too sure. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goog. What kind of stuff am I gonna be watching next? I'm not too sure, guys. I'm not too sure. Ghosts, other stuff. I'm not too sure. Analog horror. What else? FNAF. Who knows, man? Oh my God, who knows? Goog. Bye.